Hey, Nicholas with the Backyard TARDIS here with another trailer reaction. This time we're going to be looking at what is labeled the final trailer for Blue Beetle. Now, Blue Beetle, first of all, I think there was only like one trailer before, and then maybe like some like quick recuts that might have had one extra line. So it's kind of funny that we're getting a final trailer. I really don't believe that. But Blue Beetle, as a character, I should be overly hyped for this movie. I really love the character. I love them from like Young Justice and stuff like that. I really like the fact that he's Hispanic, and you know, I know the original was a different, but it's a very much a completely different character. But Ramos, I think that's unique because you would kind of expect it. There are a lot of, even in the cities where a lot of these superheroes are, there's a lot of Hispanic people. I like that. It seems like when they've tried to make superheroes diverse, the solution to that has been to make superheroes female or black. But like we don't get a whole lot of Hispanic or Asian superheroes, and not one's a whole lot that stand out. Blue Beetle kind of really stands out in that aspect, and I think like him being a kid and the heritage thing is very much like Spider-Man. Like he's a kid, he gets the suit, which is in a lot of ways equivalent to a lantern ring in power. And virtually like anything his mind thinks this suit can generate. And it's just kind of cool because he's like Spider-Man. Like he's got all of these amazing powers, but like it's dangerous, and it's the also thing of it. It's like the suit is a weapon too, so sometimes it does things that he doesn't approve of, and it's almost like a Venom thing. Like when Venom's played is almost like a hero / anti-hero, where he's trying to convince the symbiote to be good. There's some of that going on. There was a movie called Star Kid that very much felt like it was like a Blue Beetle movie. But saw the first trailer, and I'm also going to preface, I'm not one of those people who was like, George Lopez, a lot of people are like, oh, he was never funny. I love the George Lopez show. I've loved a lot of his stand-up comedy. I know he's gotten really political lately. I don't care what side you're on. I try to stay away from politics, so I'm not a fan of that. I haven't watched any of his recent comedy. I don't watch a lot of comedians' direct comedy because I don't like raunchy comedy. I like when they do stuff on TV because then they have to censor it so much. I love the Lopez show, though. So all those people say, oh, he's never funny, that. But the whole Batman's a fascist thing. And that was like the ending line of the last trailer. And I mean, it felt very like original Iron Man, or maybe Iron Man 2 graphics wise. It did kind of feel a little outdated, a little CGI heavy. But like that left a very sour taste. And that probably was an ad-lib line by George Lopez, and somebody thought, oh, that's brilliant, we'll put it in there. And I really think sorry. I really think that is not going to be the theme of the movie. I think that is a throwaway line, and it was awful. Horrible marketing. Whoever said, put that in the trailer. Because I think it's a throwaway line. It's not like they're going to be this whole huge introspective about like, Batman's a fascist, Superman's a fascist. I don't think you're going to see that stuff in this movie. I think that's going to be a line. Somebody's going to say, oh, you're like Batman. No, Batman's a fascist. No, he's not. Like, I think that's going to be like a few seconds of dialogue, and then that's going to be like not anything to do with the movie. It's stupid that it got put in the cut of the trailer. The character from Cobra Kai, the young boy that I can't remember the actor's name, but he's amazing in Cobra Kai. I really hope that I'm going to enjoy him in this. That really did kill my interest in this. This second trailer has a lot to win me back. But let's get into it and let's see if it can. Okay.
Okay. I want to fly. Let's do this.
Anticlimactic.
What are you? You're a genius.
What? I know. What I say?
Oh, kind of a very Spider-Man moment.
Did you know what was going to happen to
One
my
day
brother
earlier.
when you stuck him with this world-destroying thing? It's called the Scarab. I had no idea it would activate. It has to choose you.
So how do we get it to unchoose me?
Whoa.
Acquired.
Who said that?
Systems tracking 3, 2. Host overreacting.
Overreacting? You kidnapped me!
Threat approaching. Engaging host protection.
This isn't like those people are dead. Like somebody got an arm lopped off.
What do you think the government is gonna do?
This movie looks fun.
Military tech.
We are going to change the world with the power of the Scarab. It belongs to me.
Watch out, watch out! Oh, he's pissed. Listen to me! Uptown, baby. You got the wrong guy! I'm an over.
Okay, you know his opposite.
The world is a place to protect.
I have an arsenal at my disposal.
Anything, please?
Watch and learn, Jaime. Whatever you can imagine.
I like that. Watch and learn, Jaime.
Yeah, that's more like it.
That love you feel for your family
The sword.
makes you weak. You're on. My family, that's what makes me strong.
See, I like.
Target the family.
Sorry, my mom.
I love the focus on family here.
A hero, government. You're the Blue Beetle.
I could use that arsenal right about now.
Thought you'd never ask.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah.
Bust it down, bust it down.
I advise we back away.
Little too jokey, but still funny. Banana scene. August 18th. Okay, I'm gonna say that got me a little bit hyped again. I'm also gonna say that had the previous trailer not had that moment, I would have been the person. Blue Beetle's not a well-known superhero. I feel like if they market it right, you know, it's going to bring in the Hispanic community, like, oh, a Hispanic superhero, like that's going to be a big thing. But I think, more important, I think that like there's a younger audience that does know who Blue Beetle is. He's been prominent in the cartoons in recent years, but it's not like something like, oh, people from the 80s and even the 90s like are going to be, oh yeah, like Blue Beetle, like that was a big thing. It wasn't. So there's a couple less generations there. That said, Star Kid was a movie that did okay by itself, didn't have a comic book behind it, all that. I think the biggest thing that hurts this is the fact that it's attached to the DC universe. If they just did Blue Beetle as a one-off, didn't mention Batman or anybody else, and did it as its own thing, I think it would be just a feel-good family film there seems to be a big focus on saving his family, and I'm for that. I may give this a shot. I'm not going to see Indiana Jones. I'm not even probably going to see Mission Impossible or Barbie or whatever Oppenheimer is that everybody all of a sudden seems to be crazed about. Some Nolan film. Usually I don't care for those, so. But I may go see this in August. We'll see. We'll see. I've had movies. I have not gone and seen Spider-Verse, the new Spider-Verse movie. I wanted to. I haven't had time to, or to dedicate to it. So it will come down to that. But I'm looking forward to eventually, whether it's on the big screen or at home, I want to see this movie. And that's not something I can say about a lot of DC movies, because I didn't want to go see The Flash. Nope, I ain't seeing that. No. And I don't really want to go see a lot of the other stuff, but that DC is putting out. A lot of people are like, oh, but is it part of the new universe or part of the old universe? I'm not really interested in what Gunn's doing going forward, but this was pre-Gunn, but it doesn't matter if it continues. Superhero movies used to be all on their own. And like people say that's why Flash did bad, was because they announced that like the DCEU was over. And so it's like, well, then this movie means nothing. Nah. I don't buy that. I went and saw every Batman movie, not concerned with whether it was in continuity with the other Batman movies. Same with Spider-Man. I went and saw the Amazing Spider-Man, the Spectacular Spider-Man. I saw those movies knowing full well that they weren't, connected to each other. Superman, X-Men, I just went and saw them because they're superhero movies. It didn't matter if I knew that the next one was going to be a direct sequel to it or not. I just went to see it to see the superhero. And yeah, I think that maybe DC should just focus on standalone films for a little bit. But the idea that somehow it's okay for a standalone Robin Pattinson movie, but the idea that any of these movies that were part of the DCEU can't be good, now that DCEU has been canceled, I don't believe that. I don't think Aquaman's going to be good. There's been production nightmares about that. The Flash with Ezra Miller and everything that went into that, I objectively can't watch that. But this doesn't have any of that attached to it, and I'm going to watch this. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to be on HBO Max or Max. That's a whole other thing. Or if it'll be this, but I'm going to see this at some point and probably discuss it and give thoughts on it. So with that, I'm going to get on to the next trailer, so I'll catch you in the next video. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And if you want to know a little bit more about Blue Beetle, let me know too. Maybe I'll talk a little bit about Blue Beetle and give a little love, because he is a cool character. He's a really cool character. And although I kind of made it sound like the fact that he's Hispanic is not why he's cool. That's a cool aspect. But that's not the only thing cool about him. He's a cool character in general. And that's what is great, to see that diversity in an actual cool character. Not just the fact that he's diverse be the only thing about him. I'm rambling again. I'll catch you in the next video. Let me know what you think down in the comments below.